This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Hi Boadu TV, yabamo nyina kwaba. Rashid Tanko. Sa tamale we no odiechiru hwe bandai constituency no. Court case no ogina ho gidigidi na court pronounce here. Into say sa city ne die NDC age e omodia NNPP adaje. Ombeje ne back. And issues are Rashid Tanko aboboso na nsema wakeka no. And the MPP, I don't know why you be go. It's a parliament so minority for issue someone tells you. Omun tells say pandai issue no yes say inquiry run. Share or some pum bakwa ye. Na na no ho akwakodie biamu yo. I win na Torshie. Oh Mugabe Maase dia mema no kama say. IGP so obi anemre du so ko pension. Yes, I could ye man 2 years as I go. Mahama. And you want our kaze ma ubia extension of service nipane bresu source of pension uncle. You how yes police council now recommend it. The Mahama Beka.
Tamale High Court now.
Oh, Nami wo court no.
Then you see what court wa Abasa was yes, I court to Aba. A panda in the northern region, a parliamentary seat. Court are declaring vacant.
Yeah, you talk about 2024, December 7th. Now Ghana nipa no more but to Obama NDC. Not to Obama NDC papa.
Massive.
Because who say abanu ne ewo jumano those who were in power from 2020 I could do 2024. The kind of ills juma boni pa no moko ye no. There was no way they were even going to get up to 60 seats. What do I see? So now we used to more crooked ways. When him say MPP, they have appetite for rigging election. Sa no moti. A moment they are rigging election. They are masters in that. So mama kwaya we election.
Winning elections on a genuine.
No, at all. Who election be no more win any rigging machinery. They are just using rigging propaganda strategies to win the election. No more electoral officers. Konye electoral compromise crooked electoral officers. No more about one. Come on. If you try to raise issues, then they use state security. Oh, say moko kunipa 2020 moko kunipa bebre. Techimansa afedo wo amemfi any oko savulugo hono ablekuma center hono moko kunipa. That is their modus operandi. So almost started the same thing.
Foul
means. Yeah. Then 2024 panda hono eto abano. Ye we are about to no. On say no more presidential election first. After collating presidential results, no more say John Mama or Dean Kuni or Winnie. Then they got to know that if they are to go through the same process, collate presidential parliamentary NDC be Dean Kuni.
10 years.
No more starting nonsense. No more starting. Omoko ye fichi. Omoko sesa pinches. Pinches no more overbribe from polling stations no. Problem be any but omoko sesa no more send different ones. No more babe collate a whole collation center no. Now you raise your objection. Say I didn't know more yen and you're proper. And you're proper no more. The right thing must be done. Ya kasa no district officer no any returning officer. No more fine more nema. No more journey. Ejaho. Omo journey ko tamale. So ye dia na your candidate ni nyina no money ho. Only our coalition agent na ewo. So you free your candidate say ombra be hwe de na ekoso omo ba na omo ni ho. Obia ni ho. Officers no mo nyina journey ko tamale. Omo ko tena tamale. Sat down with MPP. No mo cookie figures. They are masters of that thing. Omo cookie figures. When say you call coalition center you krata menu. First krata no your friend from 1C. From 1C do any na collation form. And nuna on say constituency 152 polling stations.
Okay.
So ufa pinches ni nyina presiding officer no. Omo ba ho a. Who na we returning officer. On be fa one by one.
Yeah.
Be ma na wo chirogum from 1C no. Figures no. E ko drew 152 no a. Na wo fa calculator. Now calculate. Say Mugabe 152. The figure.
Talia na center.
And Talia. O tali we ni nyina. Now we say Mugabe nyesi, computer so nyesi. Now ko fa krata bi so on your friend from 1D. And no na we chro totals no. Say Mugabe nyesi, computer nyesi, rejected ballots say totals nyesi. Mugabe has won. So you announce the results on the from 1D and no na every summary sheet no. What is?
Yeah, I'm getting.
So you way that. Just say collation officers no. Omo nyina abegina agents, your friend collation agents.
Yeah.
We are no more signing. On be signing from 1C no more so signing from 1D no. Now on my agent back now be ma me back.
To be a benya copy.
Obe a benya copy. We pandaya na ni ho.
Wow.
So
how come ena yenya winner?
No na here. So mu duru tamale no. You know them because they thought they were going to win the presidential election. Then they will use the same style no more use 2020 no. Wo kasa no mo kunipa. Then you get silence. Then they go and announce themselves. Like what happened in 2020. Also when we have 5 seats.
Elections, yeah.
Because when they realize that NDC has gotten 142 constituencies, that means NDC would have been majority in the 2020 parliament. Then no more kunipa in these 5 constituencies.
Yes.
No more 5
declare.
Then the following day, Mensah came out and said 137. So home strategy no. So 2024 no almost highest are. Who say omu ye ebisu wa nsamo
adwajiri.
Na who say na ebisu wa ankotia. No musi omu ye sa tema central. No musa ye sa ableku. Obuasi ni nyina omu you see the same hymn book style no. No omu you say. What you say? Anka
even do me kwabenya. Do me kwabenya dey need delay.
Good. And the same ablekuma north.
Yes.
Sa plan strategy no more you see. As MPP say or womu DNA, they have appetite for rigging. So mu yesa no a na wonye din won fair won nim say omu rigging election no.
Okay.
So you hu sa no na say oh we dey yempene. Yempene da because you win Pandaya seat no. So na ye candidate no ye Daniel Wapa, Honorable Wapa.
Go.
So Okokot January 25th 2025.
No Kokot.
Ko file petition. Election petition against the declaration. Me who say in there minia afenyo market otra krata.
Ene.
In there omo press statement. Trying to talk about the ruling enurano. He has no evidence of what happened in court. Mikita we ni nyina court proceedings ni nyina
from day one.
Day one.
No mo kwa na omunko.
No more. Omu cross examination ni nyina proceedings ni. Look, proceedings ewa ha. Cross examination of respondent. First respondent na ye MPP. Second respondent na ye electoral commission. Any na mikita.
Yes, omo de omo rep ko.
Omu omu lawyer kra never available. No more. Ye biso mu ye lawyers ye cross examine also fenyo ato na krata.
Okay, statement on the High Court ruling nullifying the Pandai constituency parliamentary elections. Well,
o ja say she papa no we na second respondent electoral commission cross examination me kai one line pe na me ko ye lawyer no obisa no question back. Na on him say ye near bread.
Okay. During the cross
examination no. Obisano say see my main carry ye pa because MPP omo correct. Tio. Say Obisano question. I put it to you that the EC cannot collate and declare any parliamentary election except in strict conformity with the provision of CI 127. Answer say, "Oh see, I agree, my lord." won't mean collect resource. Parliamentary election without using CI 127. CI 127 and no say Bible of elections no. Be beyond every year elections no. CI 127.
Okay.
CI 127 no and no be chere say kwan bi na obefa na ko declare resource.
Okay.
Who ko CI 127 na say nipa o mo hwe. So who was CI 127 na ko be regulation 43 1 A to H. Eho na e kai we ni nyina
afanya mo nim.
So many so propaganda no me. I can't win no control propaganda piece. Oh say. So you be someone say why wouldn't him say won't mean quality results without using from 1C any from 1D. No say no correct.
Yes.
Now who quality tamale no who from 1C no gina ho or say on nibi. Then how did you declare the results? Afanya on nim we.
It's aware.
They know this. They are doing propaganda. Time na court no. Kata we ni na every court. And you say computer na printing every court proceedings document from January ni na kwasi for proceedings no. Ewa. So when you be photocopy ma no mo hwe. You cross examine first respondent, na cross examine second respondent. No mean say no mo ka say you say you ko file 41 polling stations. You see, that's another propaganda no mo ka no. 41 na exhibit na di ma court no. She 41 polling stations we. Eja na unim say polling station we 500 nipa na beto aba. Utu aba we are now konye 600 people in a box no. What happening?
Not possible.
And no 41 areas no ina.
All the 41 yeah.
All no ina that was what they brought 41. That was what they started to do and we saw it and say no where they want me yes sir. And I didn't crowd overvoting it also.
They are nullifying.
And not like I say not knowing that what they did for the 152 no, just to make sure that Nyindam wins the parliamentary district. No moon smart.
So
no. So say election there. If you want to rig election, you must be smart in rigging.
But we no man smart.
Someone smart because I didn't know no painting. Pepe say where they feel where they are just not intelligent thieves. What you see? So you sure winning
now. Intelligent thieves.
Of course, there are some thieves who are very intelligent. Before you catch them, you have to go and get some biometric they send before or lie detectors before you can catch them. So you're sure you say no. So your court no every time we're going from January, started January na kusi enrano, and they are doing as if the matter just started some 48 hours. Because we did it on low profile. We know who MPP are and what they can do. We don't want to make noise at all. Talking about it. Like the other seat, I'll tell you. There are some say after Panda, we are going for another one.
Again?
Yes. Oh, say computer. Oh, Sapphire. Seats about 2 of them. We call. It's step by step.
One by one.
Oh, one by one. Some can't choose a far ablicumanov. Say, Mekaya. You said it. Mekai can second choice a beko akotia never fa. Thursday no na Mekai say a bisu yebeko next week ye call G that one. They thought I was joking. Say ba.
I imagine.
Next G. Esaka 2.
2 near the ya 2 declare na.
Ewa. Wait, let's finish this one. Ewa. I'm giving them. Say my country want say. So numbers and says here numbers na you see 86. You 2 no friend na you could do say 84. Over who are there? Yeah, our eyes on them. Ghana nipa mu pe NDC papa.
Not just say Musa koji eye pandai.
Ye ji pandai we na
na dey na kire say mo beji pandai.
Oh, na pandai is our traditional seat. Pandai won't say Luke Palmo no wo ho no. Luke Palmo did more than 5 times in the row. Since 92, Pandai have never voted for MPP. Because they know what NDC is doing for them.
That's the late MP, right?
The late MP. Okay. May he so rest in perfect. No, yeah, dear pa. Who say? Yes. Then they started making some wild propaganda, knocking heads left and right in that constituency. MPP, no muko kretu we ni na. Then the seats appear to be going one after the other. But traditionally, and this, what you say, and even currently, this 11 month. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a Juman or Panda and Yagro. Oh, Panda,
DC, no.
DC is okay
on the public account.
Fantastic.
Revenues are what me agenda.
No, within few months, winning now. So, Omonim say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, NDC, Abano, a Juman. He's a Moisi man. What I say? So, Yokwa, they will definitely pay us back. They will definitely want to pay, and they want to be part of the reset agenda.
It's a government power.
I don't yes how. Now, if to Obama, this your friend is saying Abambonia, who could by election over Lucy, your call as enough. Was it not MPP who was in power with all their things? Nobody call you, no.
And this one.
So this one there, your call Kotiano, who say we told them the right thing. We told them what we're going to do. We're not moving F machines and everything and be doing the development projects to fool them. No. Yeah, they are kwa. You be country ni DNA ye. Now we say we abam papa neighbor. We are showing you what you have benefited from the government. They are living with it. What you see. And then so panda no dia. You be ko. Man country no. No e court no. Judge no aba. Oba no na already at the end already ruling or see less than 10 minutes. Judge you say
no judge you set and for the ruling, right?
Yes, the ruling. So Obama the ruling is less than 10 minutes. Yes, and that is how, if you look at when the judge doesn't want to punish everybody, once the election petition they could do the 2013. That's the way they rule it and all these things. What they do is that he will give his verdict. And they will ask you to wait for the reasoning. The reason behind the ruling. I say on Friday. After making that pronouncement, Parliament. You see that noise they are making around? They won't tell Ghanaians the truth. Me na make it up Kratan. Parliament. Papa no MP. Say High Court no this and Parliament. Clerk of Parliament no say any this they are making propaganda all over the place. I don't know. No more rule I don't know.
To go to natural comma
this Clerk of Parliament say on country electoral commission would declare a seat in a vacant.
Let an codada.
A codada
MPP or copy.
Or copy. Propaganda no moye. Look, I don't know moko say omuye motion of stay of execution. It's within their right, but you see, you must tell your people the truth. Omuba court na no mo bureaucrat and mo pocket. MPP form. Appeal any stay of execution. Ne one mo boto. No mo back court. If you know that you were not going to lose, why were you coming with an appeal in your pocket? Someone is on Lucy. Because cross examination in you cross examine na MPP any electoral commission.
So the final day of a cross examination.
Who read winning now?
Say
Amonim. Me see who read winning now? Kofi ko read winning now. Onim say MPP omuni case. Omo propaganda. Wow. When now who admit winning now? Ni say win ye collation ye. Collation one ye bi. We could not tamale no throw figures. Now we declare them say now we no command 3,000 plus so that they will think that the gap is so wide nobody will contest it. That's why I say there are no intelligent thieves. No.
Intelligent thieves are how to.
Yes, now difference no it is around some 50 votes and 70 votes and 100 votes. Then you say two challenges. They cry is excellent John Dramani cry or winner no difference and drew 100. Then you are beating our candidate to the tune of 3,000 plus votes. This is they are not intelligent.
It's not possible.
I don't know. I don't say. Nipa way. Sano mo ya kotia. Ko we are 2,000 votes. So they were using the 2,000 votes and banding around that. Oh, we even beat NDC by 2,000 votes. How can they beat and say, 2,000? So that will be over. So, once they have the appetite of rigging, we also have appetite of catching them. So, you catch them. No one say, won't me. Because this time they are eagle eyes, any body cameras, papa. Ye show me with eagle eyes. Who be winning election? Go and win it with genuineness. Yeah. Make sure that follow the due process. Then we are also telling them, electoral commissioners, officers, no mutina ho, and allow MPP to use them and mess them up, like how they mess up this man. They mess him up completely. And we are going to call on the EC not to allow such officers to conduct this by-election. Because reading through the cross-examination, you will see that the man was properly compromised. He himself was admitting it. The EC officer. I say, any court case proceedings and then wow.
Dr. Computer and Nene live on TV XYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. Yani and affiliate stations here or Ghana. Doc, so what is the way forward?
As where they are saying they are NDC prepare you. And Ranukra Nami Watamali. Me friend Minya Madi. Any Yaira. At about say more activity process then start it. Ye penny for signal boss no na ye penny for national chairman general say any general secretary say see dia process na be start
the campaign because
they started a process. We have started putting things together just to
more appeal near the
I know they are saying nothing will come out from it. Appeal no one say they are just doing this one to assuage their own people. They are mad at them. And so what they need to do is to put up this gauntlet, say appeal, any motion of stay. Nothing will come out from. What are you saying? What are you appealing? Is their right, what I say, to go and appeal. But they should have even waited to see the reasoning behind the ruling. Who reasoning no cry? Now control appeal. Ready Friday. MPP.
I am out 30 days.
I want 30 days. Okay, so instead of you to go and start organizing yourself to also see how best you can campaign and then come and face NDC. But they say, let me put up something for them.
Okay.
Tio, by election they that small respect in MPP they still have with the electorate. They should keep it to themselves. Eja. So Muba Pandai by election way. Humiliating defeating Mombenya and Yagro. Akamomba.
Humble advice.
It's an advice I made the mom. I won't say your advice. Not quickly they ran away from Tamale. Somebody should have also advised them about Akotia. But that rigging machinery no use it for Akotia no. Omuji said they thought they were still in power and they could use the same machinery to rig and still maintain the 2,000. You are no more in power. You cannot use that state actors to misbehave and use crooked electoral officers to rig the elections. What I say. So when you na embassy. But now, ye be election free, fair, transparent. Security no, the NDC government has made it point that it will not interfere in the activities of election security task force. What I say. So we will go with our preparation, our skills, our strategy, na win the election. That's how we won the Akotia by-election. And I'm telling you, we are repeating the same dosage for Pandai. And then so, if they want to still be relevant in the political landscape of Ghana, they shouldn't come for Pandai. Because they will lose. And they will lose massively. Yeah, they are ready, Papa. You're very ready for it, for election. No?
Said the Oka Oma a background, Oma history kakra about a Pandai a seat no say yes seat here NDC more loose to a year MPP Abribiano Mutumeji a year seat no. Preparation is saying
say preparation they started at that. The whole day we've been working on something we've been fine-tuning our strategy. Strategy never use it. The whole day, that's what we've been doing behind the scene and putting things together. Yeah, we are not moved with this, say, appeal and emotion. You saw that thing.
Yeah.
You see, the court is going through their processes. After the appeal, Nidia, well, let's see how it's going. It's a notice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an appeal. It's a notice. We are giving a notice of an appeal, and that's what you're appeal. And we know there are a lot of established.
It's an attempt to delay a year.
That is it. That is it. Just to assuage their people, to let them know that they are doing something about it. But it's much as do about nothing. It be beyond anyhow. Because program, look, evidence on evidence on because of time, I would have read out the portions of which the man was cross-examined, how you collated, which papers did you use. Who you see from 1A, from 1B, from 1C, from 1C in the collation from one you see. Who you see only 1D, could declare resource. Where did you get it from?
One at
the mouth. Wow. You see, if the gods want to kill you, they first make you mad. He brought you on videos or say or cross-examine video, or you see video and say or announce candidates and they say your collation. Video. There was nothing in that video indicating that he was announcing to the candidates to come. He was rather announcing Yindam as the winner of the election. Sure. You see how if God wants to punish you, this is how he exposed you.
Wow.
So when we are clear in our mind that there was no transparency of justice yesterday. Justice was done to the good people of Pandai. One said not jubilation in Pandai. After the announcement, there was spontaneous jubilation in Pandai. The whole place, everybody was happy because they know that they didn't vote for Nyindam. Almost rigged election. Now they have got an opportunity to join the winning party, which is the NDC, and which is of course giving them the freebies that they want. Their roads are being worked on, their network is being worked on. Most of their schools. Look, recently, Yakoma almost secondary school with this thing. We're going to give their Pandai secondary school. Momo computer lab. Through Honorable Sam George. Now school, new computer lab. So government is doing that. We didn't even envisage that we're coming for by-election.
Development not has
long since. And so we are doing something for them. And the people appreciate it. What I say. And so preparation need their ECOSU. And it's going to be a communal labor. When you say communal labor, how we do it in our communities, everybody will come in so that we'll make sure that we take that seat. You wear that seat now. After taking that seat, then we go for the other one I'm telling you.
Is the other two, right?
Yes.
Very well. Live on TV XYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM. Yansha Ayakrata a free a year. High Court or Tamale or say High Court Judicial Service P.O. Box 157 Tamale, Ghana, 24th November 2025. To the Registrar, High Court General Jurisdiction, Accra, Daniel Insala Wapal versus Matthew Nyindam and others. An order for rerun of Pandai Parliamentary Constituency election. I forward herewith 3 copies of the above mentioned documents for service on the first and second respondent, as well as the Clerk of Parliament of Ghana, who are believed to be residing in your jurisdiction. Can you report an affidavit of proof of service to this court as soon as service what? Effaced. George Anafo, Registrar. Onoso Nedia Ode Aba Enono. I just say. Okay. Very well. Production team here, you must say the baby to me, the baby. An order for a run of Pandai Parliamentary constituency elections. Upon hearing both petitioners and respondents, lawyers Ni Papo Samoa Ado Esquire for petitioner, Justice Amenovo Esquire for second respondent, and Sylvester Isang Esquire for first respondent. And after hearing the petition filed on the 25th day of January 2025, it is hereby ordered that the petition of petitioner is upheld, that is maintained, and this court orders a rerun of the Pandai constituency parliamentary elections in 30 days. Second, respondent to comply with the order given under my hand and the seal of the High Court at Tamale on this day, the 24th day of November 2025. Signed, Registrar. Finito.
Finito.
It is finished.
It is finished. Where there is finished. Completely finished. Sasa. Yebeji. The people want
already more
representation. Oh, says here you were 189. Yeji we ka 200.
189.
Yes.
Number 190.
And I 190. You drew 190.
Still counting.
Still counting. Omutuma NDC. Democracy is about representation. What you say? Democracy is about representation.
About 7 and 7 the people well.
That is it. It's not about numbers. Yeah. Someone Moka said numbers. Your NDC your numbers be nice. No, it's about representation. So Ukroma, almost say wuna omope. You go and speak for them in parliament. Then some crooked officers, no more kotinaho, do some feature, and rather send me instead of you. Are you represent? Am I going to represent
the right person?
Who is supposed to represent the people? Don't say because Mugabe party or numbers.
A more constitutional right. So much to abanuma you be a omo say or no deserve say no represent you
and one
that's the people's representative.
So that's why Joseph Stalin who say in 1924 Joseph Stalin or in the president Russia, when the people were asking for elections, what is at the end or country, they were asked they needed election, they wanted to vote for their people to represent them. What is it? Bolshevik Russian Revolution Assembly. No, see, you want to vote. Except voting, there any problem. He made a very startling statement on that day. Very startling. And we've been using it since then, since 1924 up to now. Those who cast the vote decide nothing. Those who count the vote decide everything.
But Obi betimi atena baby say Obi change the will of the people.
That is what Justice Stalin was saying. Yes, I will allow you to vote. After voting and helping that you have voted for somebody, we'll sit at collation center and change all the verdict.
Change the deny the people.
You deny the people the right representation, like how they deny Ghanaians in 2020 and allowed these people to come. And when they came, they started using our money to dig holes all over the place.
Very well, but we'll go deep into the Electoral Commission activities. Yabako Yachika say 2020 elections. Yagazeti.
Up to now, I'm going to me
Gazeti 2024.
24 they saw quickly because of the hell they went to Gazeti. Gazeti any there was a gazette notification of parliamentary and presidential
but that of 2020.
No more. Yeah. Because that was a very bad election. It's one of the. In fact, I don't know where to use.
I wasn't for started. Answering questions.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I'm heard yesterday was in Tamale for this court matter. I had a staff from the EC or
who is on interdiction.
On an interdiction.
Yeah,
that's it. He's firing missiles at them. One of their own. Who say Electoral Commission the setup from NDC. No, it's not coming from NDC and its affiliate. See, that's what I'm saying. They're not smart. Election now could be more than 3,000 so that people would think that it's too obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on serious. No, I'm on serious. So that was why. So the judge was right in dismissing everything.
Very well.
You're going to win with wide margin. With wide margin. Me can't show. Say
campaign.
Oh, look, team no look, Kobe. Any boss national organizer. As I speak now, they have already.
No, the regions more boy, Juma.
Not the regional executives. As of yesterday, all of them they were in court.
The regional secretary, who is now the NLA.
Oh no, this in regional minister no, or no regional chairman. No, court no. Regional organizer no, so court no. Officers ni na no mobile.
Regional secretary by.
Secretary no on national assignment.
Okay.
So he could buy his reps no and then
they represented.
They all represented.
Fantastic.
So in fact, the party is so united. I've never seen more united NDC than now. From the top to bottom. Unified. And we are all going out with one purpose. And the purpose is to take back Pandaya seat to NDC.
Stay focused.
That's all.
Finish at the Electoral Commission. And Yama SCCA, any the Gusua ACC ni. So be to me sorry no or your staff of the Electoral Commission. Ya odo mu pay rules. Na yes devices ya be home biometric ya ho nsem mo tabri ma branti ene din to kwesi so sa de ne court and wakodi bem still I would have so interdiction abranti ne bi o makogina court omodi abranti ne kogina court a wa free mu nyina would have so interdiction papa no so nye obi a wono keke wo ye lawyer papa votarian lawyer na votarian ni a wonyo lawyer kwa wa be dada na votarian ni a wasa akoye lawyer woni mo mra won tena ho ma won sisi no watabrim electoral commission di o makogina court na meme de on a year 12 counts meme de na year 13 na papa na ye adwuma ni nyina e de amagana for doc sa the current leadership Jane Mensah edi o manimu ugidi se o mudi se fata se o mo betena ho with the deputies a lead on my way ya e betimi akoso aka say ya bato no enema be koyie ne akoso di and taxpayers money eti omoka abra 146 has e be yadwuma over to you
eja we dia won say electoral commission of Mama Samedia enye say NDC no kra na e issues with electoral commission hono time na start registration exercise na 2024 no na eko hu say omojuma no moye no moye ni problems won't be brave because your registration every day NDC led by Dr. Mani Boama yako IPAC yako corrector mu every day registration figures no more ba but na wrong figures and add up so when you na ehwe na you say no we there electoral commission we dey jam on we about one so you share na mo do register final register no kra na asamasi the same problem no kra no mo DVDs any DVD asam no nyina na we nyina omo wie bi how can the electoral commission that has all the CCTV cameras and everyone nyina then somebody will steal laptops any DVD machines then later on we got to know that ebikura omotombe then some were holding the DVDs outside so all these things shows that the electoral commission there were problems in the electoral commission problems in it also to the extent MPP no kra muko appointee omo director of elections no Bono region or no babe commissioner Emma electoral commission ye trocrata comma council yes ye trocrata comma council of state can't you almost say papa no omuko appoint any other persons no omu qualify say omuko because these are officers of elections for the MPP na council of state say omu qualify omu Ghana ni yes sir Ghana we went through hell in Ghana before the winning na you cry you demonstration say register no yenye forensic audits or company but we have to come back organize ourselves through our body camera activities and eagle eyes forums on na ko win election so you win election no there we interestingly enough at the time na you winning na we did not call for the removal of Madam Jane Mensah or the commissioner because we are very responsible. We know the process, the procedure of removing such officers is grounded in the constitution.
Exactly.
So such procedures, you cannot just be on the political platform and say that when we come to power, we are going to remove so. Yes, sir. when we started the governance, after we were given power, January 7th, we started fine, no problem. Interestingly, now the first group of people who started calling for the head of Madame Jean Mensah in the commissioners was MPP. So okay. Time never call Ablekumanov. You remember they held press conference and saying that they've lost confidence in the electoral commission and these people, and that they don't have confidence in them. It was read by their general secretary. Their general secretary read that press statement calling for the head of the commissioners. It was the NDC. So we had issues because although our national chairman also called for that these people have lost the confidence of the people in handling the election activities in this country, but fell short for the removal. He didn't say that we should just go and remove them because we are in power. He said they've lost confidence of the people, and therefore there's something must be done at the commission. But MPP came out strongly and stated in a press conference, announced that they should remove them. They cannot. They don't have confidence in them as a political party to run any election in this country. So that means the two major political parties, there were issues with the what? Electoral Commission. And yes, sir. There were issues. NDC were issues. NPP were issues. But none of them fell short of coming out to trigger Article 146. And yes, sir. Then their own worker, a staff, or GCK Electoral Commission. He's been working there since 2012. Or see, 2012, he's been at the Electoral Commission up to now. 2012 from Electoral Commission up to now. On a Farjan Yejuma, on me Charlotte say Yejuma, on no me Jean Mensah swear Yejuma. What? Yes, or been in Electoral Commission. So the man came out with a petition for the removal of them, stating grounds. Baby, 12 grounds. See, that they cannot do the work. They've lost the confidence and all manner of things. Well, it is at the behest of the presidency to take decision on this. And you know the procedure of the Article 46, how they go about officers of that level. And so we as a political party, interested enough today, nobody can accuse NDC for trying to remove Jean Mensah and other things. No, NDC has no hands in this. Nobody should come and bring NDC into this matter. And your NDC, on your NDC, NIPA, on your political party, NIPA, or electoral commission since 2012 for year Juma up to now. No, electoral commission, no, ne petition. And so that is why we are saying that we will allow the constitutional bodies to work. We won't interfere in any of the constitutional body. The president will not interfere in any of them. He will make sure that they do their work. But if there is a process brought to the attention of the president, he has to act.
146.
146.
BBC electoral commission order.
This is not the first time. Say Charlotte say 146.
I said you hold your petition in President Boadu.
It was a ghost. Because up to now, you can't even tell those who petition against Charlotte say. When Charlotte say herself asks for the petitioners to know them, they refuse her. They refuse her and hunted her out. You know, that thing they did against Charlotte say caused the death of Amadou, the commissioner then.
Amadou.
Yes. Amadou, Elijah Amadou.
Okay.
He was one of the commissioners. Now we are two deputy commissioners. Amankwa, Madam Amankwa, any Amadou. Sule Amadou. You know, Papa no cool. Because he didn't understand why they should hunt him out. With that trump card, this is your friend, is a procurement British. Very experienced electionist. Very experienced. Then they just hunted him out. With that Trump charges against him, they didn't even give them space to even explain themselves. No more could out as commissioners and brought in their people for a purpose to make sure that they win election for them 2020, and they did it perfectly. Charlotte said Amadou and then they went and put their own people there in order to rig the 2020 election. It was a strategy. Put them there. They were interested in that. And they delivered the election for them in 2020. and try to deliver again in 2024, but body cameras will not allow them. And then so this is the music they are facing. Yet they are, as a political party, we are watching. We are on the torchlight. They are watching what is happening over there. But we have our reservation. Any election, we are opening our eyes. Either we are in power or we are not in power. We will open our eyes on this election, electoral commission, because we don't trust the thing omuyeno. That is what we are going to do, and we will follow through that one.
So more interest in her removal.
We have not stated anywhere that we want to remove them. That's when we're doing the campaign and all that. We didn't state that we are going to remove Madam Jean Mensah.
So you will be our man in
since we came, we have not even showed any sign of trying to get them out from the place.
All.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying this is a responsible government. Your government is responsible. His Excellency is not that type. Any vindictive.
And when your government appointee
no. Any government appointee no koye. Or somebody sat at the flag house and wrote a petition and said, "Want me in we will let you know." Yes, sir. That is what we are saying. We are a responsible government for the people. And that is why they laugh the government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, because I didn't know, it's down to earth. He has made governance so romantic for the good people of Ghana. They are so enjoying it. And everybody is getting their the benefit of their fruit. And so that is what we are doing. And we will continue to do that. Yet they are like these people, when we say 2016, on political platform, any your friend is a press conference, then youth organizer of MPP, announcing that if they win the 2016 election, Madam Charlotte say.
Mm-hmm. They said it.
They said it severally. It was all over the place. They were threatening the woman. They were saying they will remove the woman. Charlotte said, and even said all manner of things against the woman.
Yeah.
I can't repeat some of the words they were using. It was very bad. They didn't respect womanhood
at all.
They haunted the lady too much. Omaba Power 2017. Then they started cooking the process of getting her out. No more for the first time in the history of Ghana that we've seen a president will come and remove all electoral commissioners and their deputies and other staff.
And now they are behaving like as if say 146 and she will be.
So we are winning now, and we managed through with all these their processes and trickish behavior to win the election. But we are not behaving like them.
They benefited from.
Yes. I mean, they benefited in 2020, of course. That one there, everybody saw it. That's why she refused to enter the docket. Cross-examination, time in the election petition. No. I mean, and they said, no, that matter finished. You can go to hell. They just ruled the matter and matter finished.
Birth certificate.
What kind of thing is that? I've never seen this kind of governance structure.
Judiciary, I knew.
No. They need their. We thank God they've gone.
The judiciary,
fully resetting, fully independent of the executive. They are fully independent. They are doing no interference. Nobody is interfering. They rule the matter. Look, when we say last 2 weeks, now 3 weeks, Chairman Ashanti Regional Chairman MPP. Do you know that he got favorable ruling Supreme Court? Mm-hmm. Got Supreme Court about this defamation case. Of course, Supreme Court. They rule in his favor. Who will say MPP they won't talk about this because the judiciaries are independent. Imagine it was to be under our regime when we were in opposition and they were in power. You saw what they did to us. Registration, your friend is an injunction against registration. Registration exercise offices. So that people will travel almost 100 kilometers to come to your electoral commission office, not because registration. How do you want to punish people when CI 191 is very clear about that? Registration center should be accessible to the registrant. Some electoral areas, you can easily walk or get a bicycle to your electoral area. Now, registration. MPP, because they wanted to do gerrymandering to make sure that the rural folks don't register because they knew they were going to lose the election, they bought registration now and offices, electoral commission offices to do the registration. Yako court filed injunction to stop that process. At that time, they gave us date for the hearing of our matter after the registration exercise. After finishing the registration exercise, then they now invite us to come and argue our case. What are we coming there to do? That's how my NDC. This is how they were treating us over there. But we will not behave like that. Yes, sir. We are a responsible government.
Oh, Doc, I'm going to train I there. Na say enana musi ehuniema moko eye APAC meetings any ade wo Jen Mensah Bossman Apiahene enko tetemo adu baby a general secretary when manyam for the then general secretary okosede ko say hey why are you laughing the whole national chairman of NDC yes then waba eye APAC meeting or three ye mamo reps on the APAC meeting nipa mienu na yene Kofi Akpalo party ne the late Akuyadonko munyina ye momo pe am die ne course so ena die ne shemu nkura say mu betumi aye adwumaden abedi nkunim asa abefa Ghana bi
say who said 2020 na a plan a strategy to rig the election sa no mo ma IPAC na yejuma because if they allow APAC to work in 2020 nema we ni na ekosi no na esi because they didn't want IPAC to work. They made sure that they muzzle the voices at IPAC. Says now who say ye general secretary then General Asedun Ketia no ntminka obeka kra no say omo ntmenka then they will bring these smaller parties and say they should all come. How can we go to IPAC and be voting? IPAC is not meant for voting. You're voting. It's a consensus building body. Oja say, you call ho, you kotena ho a na ejunjun na hu say yen ni say ebe boy electoral process no na nyina ye junjun na we come to compromise, then we go and implement. The electoral commission will implement it so that you have a smooth. That's how Afarjan brought it about. After your friend is saying 1992 elections no na ekoye na MPP omujwani omo parliamentary election. So IPAC came in around 1994. Now started say political parties no mini parliament now. Ombeba ho na ejunji, then we put the electoral process together. That's how IPAC started. It's not a voting body. But Madam Jean Mensah ba ho 2020 na ekoye to abaro. No yen say yen voting. They were taking IPAC as a voting platform. So almost omokoye omo process. Then they will bring these smaller parties. Now by some interest, not that time 27 parties.
More representative in parliament.
Party before were UDS. There was a party known as UDS. And this was IPF. And then and they were in their books. Almost a vote in them on voting. All of them against NDC. So bad pinches. So you're bound. 2024 election media January na eko start. They wanted to start that on say check a different body yempeneda. That they enemy boss. You say where they are over our dead body. And see that we are not here to vote. We are not voting bia. Where they yempeneda I didn't know and see that. Then you see 127 137 in parliament will be 137. Now only office bia e Ghana. Now command votes and so on brabe we resisted it. Sana resistance. And some of your reporters were there. They saw what we were doing over there. We said no. You can't almost say there were two books, one for registration, 191. Any ebisu 127. That's what we use for elections. We are going to sing the same hymn book. Don't come and tell us things which is outside CI 127. That's how we got them. And we make sure that everybody was following through that process. And we stood our ground. I have to thank our party base, our party leadership, especially national chairman, any general secretary, any opinion, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And the late Abani was the arrowhead. We got proper support from these bodies, all the leadership, and everybody was in because we needed to save Ghana. What did I say? And that's how we got it, to save this country. And also this electoral commission, it needs proper resetting. Who say, I didn't know. I was telling them, I know a good number of them who are very, very intelligent. But MPP bastardized it, the body. MPP. The MPP made sure that they did things against their own will. Yeah, there were times we could see that even the decision taken, they themselves were not happy with some of the decisions they were trying to do. And we knew that somebody was pulling the strings behind, forcing them to do certain things against the good people of this country. Because the day that we stood at the Electoral Commission from 4 p.m. up to midnight, it was just unnecessary. You can't bring a register without totals. A register not going any summaries. Who does that? And we wanted the NDC to receive such a register and see that. And so these things that we are talking of, our government, we will not allow this. We will not allow a constitutional body to be manipulated by anybody. No, yes, sir. We will make sure that they do their work independently, so that the will of the people is properly protected. If they go and vote for somebody, let that be. Don't let, because you think that you have the power to count, to collate, you can change the figures, or you can twist their arm and give the power to another body. Not under the watch of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Sida. We will make sure that the will of the people prevail. We did that at Ablekumanov, it worked. And we did that at Kotia, it worked. Nobody was beaten, nobody's resource was changed, no pink sheet was trampled on, nobody brought some fake pink sheet, because you won't have that luxury. We won't give you that luxury. You won't get that. Those who are expert in manufacturing pink sheets and coming to swap it all over the place, this time they don't have that luxury. They won't get that opportunity. And so this boot for boot. This Electoral Commission, there's a lot they need to sit up. They need to sit up and make sure that the right things. We are not interfering. We won't say almost started with we are not interfering in anything. We allow them to do their work. By elections, but that one there, we are very clear. We are a political party. We are going to raise issue against that officer, electoral officer, no work pandai. Any returning officer, we are going to raise issues about them, because with the behavior they put up, which everything is here, documents and we raise issue against them. They have lost the confidence of the people. We can't allow them to go and conduct similar election again with that kind of botched thing they did over there. There are fine gentlemen in the Electoral Commission, fine, intelligent gentlemen who are very good at election and its management. They can go and do that thing for us. When it comes to the by-election, we are not interfering. Deputies in that one there, said they are all Ghanaians. We haven't reached there. Say petition will be president. Process 9 years started. But I can tell you, nobody is indispensable in Ghana. That's what I want to say. Nobody. That's how the world is made up of. Nobody is indispensable. I mean, if you make yourself indispensable, you are lying. I mean, anything can happen. And so this country will continue, whatever being the case. And I can assure you, there are fine people, very independent-minded people, very much qualified, and who can do the work. They are there, a lot of them, all over the country. Come across them, very minded, independent people, and who can do it. And let me tell you, Theo, when it comes to election matters, you cannot have 100% independent person. So, Utuaba.
Yeah.
Mr. Mutuaba.
To NDC.
No, me call boot no. Do you follow me to the boot?
No.
So that is what we are saying, that you cannot get 100% independent person. So long as the person will still go and vote. Afarjan never voted. He didn't like voting.
Oh, okay.
Afarjan. Oh no, so they said Madam Nadia Okotu. Afarjan said and Afarjan, like one thing I learned from Afarjan was that he was so friendly and free to the extent that Afarjan could move from one polling station to another election day. No, polling station by polling station. Or who are Farjan going from polling station and explain. Sometimes people will just around him, you stand there and explain some of the process on the moment. But you see, MPP has made Madam Jean Mensah to the extent they were even limiting her own independence, her own freedom. They made her, the woman could not even walk freely in town. Since 2020 up to 2024, I've never on record seen Madam on polling station moving from constituency to constituency. If you have videos, show me.
I don't have some.
Oh yeah, it's MPP.
And it is not in the public domain.
It's not in the public domain because MPP made her to believe that her life was at risk. Meanwhile, that wasn't the case.
Moving with soldiers.
Moving with soldiers and armor cars all over the place.
Be in the house.
Why? Electoral officer too, you have to be policing her this way.
No,
you're free.
I'm not quite to drive with that.
It was not enough. I just go and drive, not even a policeman. That's how the country was very lovely.
Okay.
And we are saying that now she's free. We will say, Madam is very free. Madam Jean Mensah, she's very free. Now she can walk. Nobody. I saw her video recently in a church.
Okay.
No, or she was I think whether it was baptizing. I don't know. They made her like that. They limited her freedom and all this.
Don't have those soldiers.
No. So Oko Church, then she was baptizing people and now I don't know how to use that word. I saw her touching somebody in the person of no, sorry. Yeah, she attends because that was a church service. Nobody attacked her. Nobody said anything. And so under our watch, she's free. She's happy. She can come out, move. Nobody is going to attack Madam Mensah. Okay. Nobody, because we will make sure that we protect her. And everybody is
Dollar man from a year Ashama. No, OBC a year Jessica. I was so enjoy showing the papa. What Kasama Ghana in the more fire.
So, I know, dear, my bedem in Kancha Ghana Nipa say, yeah, NDC Abano. We will protect every soul in this country. We will protect everybody to go about his or her business. We are not going to use soldiers to be following you and then people cannot come near you. And then, me call one of the TV stations. I came with this thing, Okada from Domi all the way to TV3. Now me call your program. Today. I came on Okada. I was on Okada by people and I was sharing. Yes.
National Director of Election.
Now me say see Okada. Okada. I will use Okada. Ghana should be a beautiful place for us to live. Let's live like that so that we are part and parcel of the people. Last week, I go through
Prime Minister joining the public transport.
Me through Trotro from Achimota, now go through St. John's. Trotro, now me inside. No, someone say, oh, honorable say, Mr. Me enjoy Trotro. Yeah, let's make governance romantic. We are part of the people. What do you say?
Exactly.
That is what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is living. We say, programs are on carrying the chair.
Yeah,
he doesn't carry chair.
Go for the next one.
V8.
Chartered flight.
Not carrying the chair. Because the president is living the life of ordinary Ghanaians.
Kufado live like
Okonhu chief and say sorry, get up and greet me. Why are you sitting down and then greeting me? Can you imagine?
The culture didn't train, sir.
Your culture didn't train. We have not learned that our tradition does not allow that kind of behavior. And I'm not surprised they got 38%.
Election. They will bring him again.
Oh, but they are bringing him back. Isn't it about me? I say no. You are bringing Nana Akufo-Addo back through
the value is the same.
The value is the same. And change it. So we want to assure them, Electoral Commissioner Omar Samnedia, we are watching as a political party. We are on the touchline watching how the process will go. But we know that there is a problem at the EC that needs reset. Once the EC no only director of IT.
Well, last message I would Ghana for you say. So the quite more. I'm for quite a man so.
Yeah. So my last message my mama say by election need the ebeba.
Okay.
Panda.
Now see two beans.
Ebeba. Obviously appeal any motion of stay of execution need there. It's just propaganda piece. Me ra I feel mark once or me down for or me down for or me brother. statement no the babontin a propaganda statement.
Very well.
Omo yin fra. Ye prepare ye
oh yeah, sure saying this be
oh yeah be sit na ye some country ye Jesus now we are after panda no then ye be ko
other two be so
but
details in the one
details in there wa ha e wo me
doctor
sleeves
doctor nkokon ketenkete no we initiative bia President Mahama Daya so a was so ye say or the sa project ne beba na aba beboa oman we ama oman no etumi ayeden etumi etumpon ama nkokɔ a yɛkra ɛde ba ɛyɛ oman ha no eniema etumi ayeden etumi atoto na kwa mu kama na ye mmɔfra nso ye feed wo mo ɛwɔ the various schools no yetumi enya nam papa ɛde ayo mo aduane no manya nkosua papa ayeden edi sansa wo hwɛ oman Ghana afibia sky de kra nkokɔ efiri amama wodo so eba oman ha ene nkokɔ nketenkete no wo ma wo credit free Holland mem de ba eye krom ha ebenye wo mo no sika ye spend no yebetim de se sika na yeden de abɔ oman we ho ban se de be ya the agric sector no yebetimi ahwɛ ye livestock eye side no na ama niema yeden etimi akoyie de ama oman ti enya agonje ni de hye ya ni ti abɔpew wo fie nyansa no ne mpanifo si nkonya woni ne chief of staff wonumanyamfo Julius Debra ni 2 deputies yenua eye Sandogbe ye maame oye nana oye ene Dr. Kalistus Mahama the executive secretary to the president ye maame Valerie ye bosruwa eye Prosper Banini COP Kofi Boache retired nie ye maame Maria Tenie maame Edenne ene the cabinet ministers Honorable Eric Kupoko ya sector minister dema eye agriculture Honorable Felix Kwachi Ofosu ene kasamafo Honorable Kofi Buamo na wo hwe eye Honorable Muntakamo Honorable Ken Ejay penifo a omuti abobew no mo kwotena cabinet mu no mu take decision a wo mu di fie nyansa to ho ansa no ma take decision no wo mu hu say esefata minu Honorable Sam George Ata fantastic brother, thanks for checking up on me my brother na misha no onya okesi na wo hwenshi say pa abai wei edi aba na ontuminye na boshe na ayeden abem na wonya wobiti abonten wono ne dia ne so obadwena adwene bone edi ama oman wei sesa ankokɔ ketenkete no wo mu so ɛwɔ kwan a omobefa so a wo mu beku wo mu di nnuro beku sa ankokɔ ketenkete no wo ebema wo bibia no wo mu betumi amombema amombɔ amanfo pa amommo pa wemfo adwuma ye no mo wurawura efiefiem na umoku amanfo nkokɔ ni abekase Joma man koka ketekete na wade ba nkokɔ ni nyina ye den ewu na da bia me ka kire se ka kom yese agye ne kokɔ na num nyasa na akanfo mo ka no me kasa keke me kasa na me ba ke me kasa no with evidence ti dia fi me ma no ama no ye be fi obi anu aba no ba na me ka kire se allegedly wo so won ti ase na me ka chiwa se mi yi mi ho firim sechi no so me yi ni ho afirim a eno ye de okwa me ka ho ase me da so ti afidi kese ya ki ase host de me de mani behu me ye me hwehwe mu awie na me betena e kasa me use the word allege me de me bia meka bia me make sure say me ye circumspect in my reportage as a journalist 25 years experience. And yes, ketwa. And today, me hu video no me hu ye da me hu dwiri me e bi say nti wo Ghana ni ana wo MPP ni sana me bi za me hu say oye Ghana ni ana wo MPP ni because MPP before ni de ho wo mu ni adwe pa de ma o my we nti ase wo mu no wo mu fi o my bi say a different planet so no mo free no my day wo ma be kan ho so mo free plan different planet bi no mo free no ma be kan ho say a Maase o say a Jupiter I don't know and I reho suffering sometimes sa obete ensembi ne efri Ghana ni ano na eba say sa enkokọ ketenkete no ye de ya hyehye say ye de nuro ebeba ya be ku sa enkokọ ketenkete ni nyina yakobon kasoro ha kahwa won we mo amu ye ize no na me makokọ o mi buo ma bono ko atra se obehurai metiti wo se obi a wo yakroma me hu se period mo de befa ba bi emre nti we wanya hu se no entwen yo me se me metra e masika na me nchai na aboa krama e ba be kame wo be kame na sika kura me na matena wa hwe aboa no ba be kame mo kokko no ho ban wakoko ketekete no place awa ya anu fotiri mu no e ma ne kwan wanya access to baby ankoko no wo no oba ho atritini se obi a oya criminal anu aba be wuru ankoko buo no tritini se obi a oya aboa anu aba be wuru ankoko buo no se so se akroma tritini se oya akroma period blebra ma ne ma wo me se ankoko ketekete no mu amo benefit no mu hwe mu ankoko ni yie mama baga biga krama babia mewura mukukọ buo mu mekum nkokọ yes bohu adwene boni a wo mu di akotena opposition wo mu ni leaders na di wo mani o mu kasa kan political party be pa and the right thinking people e wa manyokuo no ma wo mu betimi akwafa obi te se abronya se onye omo original chairman wo betimi akwayi obi te se wuntumi se onye omo original chairman NC in NDC. You see, now, Mikael say, the center itself cannot hold. Listen and listen very well. Me say, please, headquarters, Rabbi Abefabia, all over the places. Obi a tears you made. And I'm very happy today, so excited. Such a video ya me my body nay. Ya me say repeat kwasa body biem. Where your capacity video. And just no pedide. And just no pedide. Yes. And just no miso monya den o pedide. Yes. 80 first call today. First call. And first call. Me die no mitimi die na me sorry and so me sorry kama. Yes. And me die me sorry ye no. De ma me ni ji ya pa ne say. Enra etia abobewo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bema de obo adwuma yi anu wada ne yere so ase ye maame First Lady of the Republic ye maame Lodina Mahama mami mi body mami penya omo ba tampa wadawroma you say behind every successful man not just oba tampa baba bi techire. Yes, asia Ghana ya tie eni o sa ye boy na ye da etimi da sori nyina no ye fa seda ni bi maye maame Lodina Mahama the Mahama family ye fa bi ma wo mo so otumi nya adwene pa no koyi papa ye friend say Christian Tete Yohonu so meye IGP Emma Omai Ghana Etina meti ameka se dampare nye nyina no. Na minim dia angels ne yadan eka. Yes. Dampare nyo. Munyi dampare yo. Na minim dia meka. And me start adwuma unless me wi adwuma no. Me Mugabe, I'm unbreakable, unstoppable, and untouchable. You can't stop me. Unless me wi adwuma no will say it is finished. Eneya sesia ye kasei. His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. Papa ya will die for you so IGP. Hey, ne letter ne da hono. Yeah, a year opinion friend said Dr. Kalisus Mahama, Executive Secretary to the President of the Republic. Dr. Kalisus Mahama, Executive Secretary. Adima His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ne sa secretary ase de. Yeah, just say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I said ne secretary ne say Papa your friend say a year Christian Tete Yohonu. Ya we Inspector General of Police. December bosumi ebesimu no. Na nimre ebewie no wanya fie aduesia. Nti womo ya papa ni jumadi a wadi. Ewo bosumi kakra ya wo ba yi. So the post juma ko no emu adwo. Na enai wo bia nya ne fa hodie. Na na post fo piaro setime kasa. Regional commanders to me kasa, district commanders to me kasa, and now me commanders I would do nyina no will be a BBC in Peswa Swana in Patemwa will to me a can wasem. Now my crime no so air the ever from Papa ni disafata say, yes, I didn't fear any be a day, a can jumahu, no to me weird jumani ye. Tinaya ka say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Gonja ni this year. Wotimi di mfia mienu edi aka papa ye friend say Christian Tete Yohonu. Capacity IGP a only class. IGP a only class. Capacity do you that TV so. Na hwe na panyin nanim. Said you will see what who Brazil de magana for. Yeah, nay, Udu police headquarters ya. Baby, I'll be for Bia, no Bia say, Mugabe, Papa no boy Jumo, Papa no boy Jumo, Papa first a Christian, and young one was a Christian account. Na a nay, yet me as a man in fear me a new, poly intense you, me a new. So on Franco. Na Papa, your first a Christian to tell you who way. Yamautrikwa, wo bi bae ne tamo kura no mfia duesa no wanya na sunam na juma boni a obeboye adwuma boni a obeboye ti no ni mfie aduesa no kura no wantwa ana Ghana for including me Mugabe me champion say hey yenya papa no kwan na onko eni Ghana Police Service with integrity under this administration and then to police four forms. Who post officer we never to under that party time. We will see a friend in the police service. We want a man for a good test no police training school near Sati training woman. This is the changer. The current IGP what they back into the police service. Shekwaya. I mean yet of us what did they be? What did they be? IGP atrasa we said there be a member ni fie no kwa na yenye bibi kakraka ho wo bia no wo sami juma wo ye driver wo ye hairdresser wo ye fashion designer wo mo fie ni pagya mu kakra esa ka ho wo mpa we na opede tibia kasa me ka say hey papa we die mamu nya ne sa so nkotena fie fa nim die nkotena fie mo ma ne fie ni bi nka ho na mo ma ne so am nkoye ne 1 months you angels na kasa. The angels, the 900 million angels. You mon disappointed. Me Mugabe, me 900 million angels. They don't disappoint you. And today, the first assignment here was so a yemi who is so a capacity IGP. Say, Sabranti and I say, we move kokra nkuko wodru. Edi abuku nkuko nkete nkeche no monche no. IGP, why your first assignment? wo first assignment wo bo adwuma ni nyina ya ma 2 years nkofo mu di atem wo social media nkofo mu di boni wo social media no ase e dey educate amanfo na yetumi di inform ni entertain amanfo no enei amanfo kotra so ho no mu di empanifo atem IGP arrest them nti nedie agi ena meda woni COP ayafrimpon ya wo hwe musika sam so ene aye COP garba empanifo amu sia di headquarters so ya mode mo support ade ama IGP nyakopo asomdwe kam nyina jesene kam ho no ma mo ho ban na posifo mo boy ho ban no bisa wo se hwanso na bo mo ho ban eye angels no na bo mo ho ban aji nyame asomdwe kam baby a wo bia o mo ho de no kwatenten kin Solomon nyansa no mo bi na afa adwe pa koso aserve wo man we de enye papa yi hu firi mo de papa eni wanim eni wachi ni wabusuafo no asefo nyina na wodi wadwuma beba wiye ya enchima ebeba be kase IGP bi bai ne friend say Christian Tete Yehonu odi kwa Ghana ha ayese Mugabe Maase edi ne tensie o Christian Tete Yehonu we capacity ya misha no nya okese criminals nyina achi omu nyina omo madi boni ati o man ni chi omu nyina yes na me nimse obetimi aye may the good Lord be with you, grant you good health and long life. Inspector General of Police Christian Tete Yehonu. More fire. Service with what? Integrity. Assalamu alaikum. Me free IGP what ya? Na me tease him. Where capacity fire? Yes. Na Nsamoho pa. Nsamoho. Hwe MPP bogu. Who there watch my lips. MPP amanyoku no. Omo baba we omo baba to no. That will be the end of MPP. Intitimu ebeba. Me kasa. Mo de me bo be den ebebre me. Because me hu ne bia nya no na hu. Me hu ahead. Yes. Na sese wo man na ka wo nsem. Na wo fie wo no asem ho wo fie na wo siese wo fie e de na wakopia abontra akoka obi asem. Wo fie wo timi siese wo fie asem a da bia me nua ba antena o ma ne bresa me se antena me nua ba da bia wo de wo siese amanfo asem wo timi siese wo fie da bia agisa wo de wasem ko hu antena no aboawo na be de na wo aba be ye leader amana yi MPP amanyoku wahu akoya amanyoku a da bia omusi omutumafi wa abontene da bia omusi omutumafi wa abontene na kanaka eye emema na kasawo ase de mana tiesim emana ya dan atiesim ana da bia mekase edi boniti ne chiche edin obi di akwasi obi di awudu obi di Maase obi di Mugabe obi di adwoa obi di eye Godson obi di ama obi di Elizabeth obi di akua eye di boni se de bia obetimi a differentiate obi a with your name na adia eye di boni no etimi nyansu aso boni ewo abusu ya wufiri mu ebedi chirimafo ni nyina echi the future generations yet to be born nedu omachi what you say nemom no wudidi mpa enantia edi panu open doors edi ma obabi a obekobia sawawu o sawoti asio edi panu be open doors aba wo nchirima ebi beka wo ma ebi beka wo busuafo ebi beka wo namfofo eti enei baby a wuti sesi anu bisa ho se enei se esimasi oni ha dia ne de bekae no. Just sit down and ask yourself. Say ene Mugabe woni XYZ ha dia ne de be yeden ye de bekae no. From security, ebesi cleaners, ebesi presenters, ebesi production team, ebesi technicians, management, staff. Se wonni ade ba akopa na wo ye leader wo adwuma na wo free adwuma no wonni hobiem. Na wonni bibia de bekae wo a na chese wa nya de papa bia amwa company na akoye adwuma wo. And today we will say under MPP development ankoso nyina puntu nyuma ankoso wase ho e district awodo no mu no na sika ne nyeden enko na wo sha command found a secretariat ya ye maame a ye friend say na Torshie na kredi ni de ebi ado Torshie na Torshie ni de papa na Torshie one another ho was this kind of free through Emma blame bia ho a nipa no ono odi anim no the chairman of the economic management team no and they won am no to announce sem so president edi enya mi na mi kan eye na Torshie na eka MPP say die atete apansam na he says let's John Drama as a magic be na oy afar off o man ma yedin mo yedin so itiki obi ho fie nyansa adia kuku ado ahofe watimi amfi amfamfi nwotwe aye bia obi de bosumi nsianso ababe kasa memo leadership adia nyakopon ene di we no wona de ma wuni adwen pa no ni akoma pa you can never be a good leader. Obi oye ni brefu bia onye leader kufado woni na busuafo bia o man we be fomoye PDS be bia be fa scandal bia national carte be bia kufado din ho kene ofuri atedin ho tisko mu wia ye nyina hu man na be di atu hu man hu dresse chest of scales no mo de na ma bontene sa hwi ska bebrebe nyina entimense sa ho mo ne kanu furi atati me adwane afri Ghana ye hwehwe na ye hu no enei ama aye agrone form demonstration ye course e wo Kwame Nkrumah Circle Apostle Lincoln ye convener na aye lawyer Martin Kpebumu omo nyina kasae ke yakufado penso a ke bie eye tie gas egumo so dada ke bi kura ni atutu afei ene ehun se democracy no eye adwuma. Yes, under this eye democratic dispensation under the Fourth Republic president awode mra ye adwuma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na me fa cha kesi mu du pa efama eye Ibrahim Mahama engineers and planners found out the boss himself mchake kese enkoma one minua Rafik Mahama chiabusu yani nyina the Mahama family ya mesha mo no nyamo kese more fire and Tuesday the 25th of November 2025 Christmas is just around the corner musa manfo ha say shopping you say also okay umba na also to me ye the more money for good daddy na menso ya feel say enapa e wo fie yenya responsible fathers na ye hwe ye mofra ni yen sanse omo ene yen dachi Baby ya true no ye be kwa kwaje apomuden mu nkomotwetwe kakra afi Medima for heba ye hospital aso ye ba ye ne doctor ye computer na obi be bisa se doctor ben ne san ye computer yi wono na chese NDC amanyuku no wo ye obi a sisia mekasai wo ye Deputy National Director of Elections. Na wamu say Director of Elections no. Yenu Dr. Omane Boama watu nananum ewo nsedo. Yakopon eya aduma 13th of December beye na ye ewo eye koforidua ye New Jabin. Ti ebuchafo enhye so in the Eastern region. Said danudua ye nyina ye be konti Sofo Tanko Rashid computer. We see you Edema Gifek and was a Deputy National Director of Elections. Now, when you say Enwa Tamale High Court kwa sitting how much they say Pandai in the northern region. About a tone on the 7th day of December 2024. No, Yensan Koto Emrashe Bidra Akunyano, Yensan Koto no for Frodi. And we say Yano for no, Amambo for no, MB before no, Uma has here TM, Umusum, Adaya. Yisi si ensa nkoto no foforo ye beto no foforo na no na NDC fo se nka be ya nka we de nka ma wo mu nkote se de o mu anko eye tamale baby a mutala ono so oto na no mo nsia do a MBB fo anko no ye be akomo advice o mo say we de afa NDC yakonya o mo se akwaji o ma de na ehun nsem no etesen preparation te say ene fake ebekoso na decision be na be free fake aba efa eye sa ensem no ho ni nyina obeti no eye program yeso efiri sa bi kopim se nunse ebebo na wonim se enura yeta sorry ya enura abrate bi ono so ye adwuma o electoral commission wono so ye mranim ni o obi a butere na wasa ye mranim fo na cha se nitina bobew se ye nuanu ibefo no musu anwoma itina bobew na electoral commission fo je Mensah ne no kofo de ne court ana papa yi wo twe na mo interdicte no crisis ya yi oda so interdiction go adwuma na papa yi wakokot no akwa dibim ne kwa dibim wa mananso wawo watabrim Jane Mensah any ni deputies nyina any article 146 of the 1992 constitution na che say enusu ni ogina say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama unti o deputation akoto nanim onhwem na one ne mpanifo omo enkai omo kai wi ode mama eye council of state for omo beje no mo so akọ ene opanyi do ajaho ni team no omo so ko wiem no mu se sama abrante ni gina so a eja wode kodu ebo sa mpanifo omo electoral commission hi 146 na article na wogina so no ebia edimu ekoyie enti no yenye nhyehyɛ sɛ de be ya yebe mo mudi omadwuma ato ho a ene se de no wana ne ye no saa pepepe ena Yesu maye no so ebeye abaye de botachi no saa ba na ne de boba de to saloto se no ebi beto eye Jane Mensah ene ne deputies boss ma mo ana enu ne yebisa